Hello everyone, I am Srividya Samavedi. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Travel with Sri. That's an aerial view of Reykjavik. It's a sheet of white ice over there, completely covered with snow. So, white beauty. Anyway, that's the speciality of visiting Iceland in December. Though the climate is extreme and harsh, it's worth every effort. Touchdown, Reykjavik. Welcome to Iceland, guys. So we have reached Iceland, the land of ice and fire. Ice for the obvious reasons that it is covered with snow, and fire because it's full of volcanoes. We are driving to the hotel. It's now 5:15 p.m. You can see how dark it is. The climate here is really cold. You can see it's a natural beauty all around. It's mountains behind me. Akureyri is in the northernmost part of Iceland, and that's why it is pretty cold over here. This is just 100 kilometers away from the Arctic Circle. View from our room. Akureyri is a city located at the base of the Eyjafjallajökull fjord. The language spoken in Iceland is Icelandic. In Icelandic, you don't pronounce the letters as they are. For example, J is pronounced as Y. So it's Reykjavik, it's not Reykjavik. Similarly, it is Seljalandsfoss, not Seljalandsfoss. Anything ending with foss could mean waterfall. Gullfoss, Godafoss. Similarly, Fiara means beach. Example, Reynisfjara. Most of the words are little hard to pronounce, especially for English speakers. Iceland has an area equal to that of, say, Telangana. But do you know the population of Iceland? It is just 3.7 lakh. Imagine, Telangana has a population of 30 million, which is 100 times more than that of Iceland. Akureyri is the fourth largest city of Iceland. Guess its population? Just 19,000. This is a 135-year-old church built by a Danish businessman. The church is made completely of wood. These are the Icelandic horses, very different from the ones we see in our country. Posh houses of Akureyri built as early as 1900s. It is very expensive to maintain these luxury villas. Driving back to our hotel, you can see the city is illuminated with Christmas lights. Iceland is one of the best locations of the world. The natural scenery along with the snow-capped mountains and the spectacular landscape is indeed a visual treat to the eyes. Ionization happens in the sky due to which varying shades of green light is visible and is known to us as aurora borealis. It is said that nearly 700 shades of green can be seen during the northern lights. These are some of the views of northern lights from our hotel at 12:30 am. Ten AM in the morning, we are on our way to Maivatn. Beautiful view of the city with the lake in the front, the city lights, snow-clad mountains and the lighting on the ski slopes. Very serene and beautiful view. We have arrived at Godafoss Fall. You can see me, it is just freezing cold here. Temperature is -6 degrees. However, the wind factor is making it even worse. It's a 500-meter walk to the fall. Godafoss Fall, meaning waterfall of the gods. This is one of the most impressive waterfall in the country. Ice blue glacial water flowing over an elegant semicircular arc. I must say this is just heavenly. This is Lake Maivatn. It's one of the largest lakes in Iceland. You can see that the lake is completely frozen. We have come further north, so the temperature is -10. However, because of the low wind factor, we don't feel cold as much as it was in Godafoss Fall. People do skating here. In fact, some Icelanders go into the lake and dig it up and do fishing. However, in summer it looks completely different. You can see a variety of birds. In fact, this lake hosts more species of ducks than any other place in the world. As the rays of the sun falls on the snow, it is shining like diamonds. This place has been sculpted by volcanic eruptions over thousands of years. Because of geothermal activity, you can see the water is not frozen here. We have now now come to the lava rock formation. These are all the lava rock over here. This was an active volcano earlier. Molten lava from the volcano has erupted and it has settled down here. And as this temperature has cooled down, it has become black rocks. Only lichen grows on top of this. Because of the cold temperature over here, there are no leaves in these plants. The plants have shed all the leaves. The ice is also settled on the plants. Once the temperature rises, then the leaves will start coming up. You can see the water vapor. There is hot water below. And it's just like a pressure cooker where pressure is formed and then the steam has come out. Because of low temperature, it's frozen. Once the temperature settles down, it becomes water. In fact, the hot water we get in our hotel is from Maivatan. This place is Namafyal Verer. It's an active lava field. You can see the steam that is coming out. This is nothing but water and sulfur. The water below has a temperature of around 200 degrees Celsius and it is 1000 feet deep. It's a beautiful landscape. The temperature out here is minus 12 degrees Celsius. It's pretty cold. You can see there is gas underneath and it's trying to escape through the pores that is there in this rock. And you can see that sulfur is getting, the yellow stuff that is there is the sulfur and that is getting deposited on the rocks. The Maivatan Nature Baths is similar to the most celebrated Blue Lagoon, but the advantage here is the place is less crowded. Temperature is minus 14 degrees. However, in the baths, neck down, the water is warm at 37 degrees Celsius, while the wet hair exposed out is frozen with ice. There is also a steam bath which kept us warm for the downward journey. This is an experience I will cherish forever. Day of shopping at the city mall. Our flight to Reykjavik was cancelled due to bad weather. The weather in Iceland is unpredictable, so we should be mentally prepared for such hiccups. Hope you enjoyed traveling with me. This is an 8-day Iceland tour which has been split into 3 parts. Do watch the rest of the videos. Links of the other videos has been given in the description box. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed watching these videos. Bye-bye.